Hello and welcome to Yuen Method Talk Radio. We're broadcasting live from West Hills, California. In a moment, you will experience unique insights and one-of-a-kind perspective from Shaolin Grandmaster Dr. Yuen. Dr. Yuen, DC, has worked with patients for over 30 years and has been the world's foremost expert and leading grandmaster of Shaolin Kung Fu for nearly half a century. He's a well-known author and martial artist, frequently appearing on the covers of different martial arts magazines. He was also the technical and Kung Fu advisor on the original Kung Fu TV series, and thus was instrumental in bringing authentic Kung Fu to the international audience. To talk to Dr. Yuen, please call in now or visit our website. The guest call-in number is 646-478-3782. You can ask us a question anytime on our website. You will also find out about our exciting upcoming live events on our website. To ask Dr. Yuen a question, please visit yuenmethod.com/ask. That's yuenmethod.com/ASK. Now, here he is, live on the air, Dr. Yuen.
Hey, hi everybody. It is Dr. Yuen and
Marnie Greenberg. Thanks so much, everyone, for being here today live on this amazing free teleclinic. We have this regularly now every month. So whether you've been with us a while or you're new, we are so excited that you're here because tonight is all about the final resolution. So we're going to be taking live callers, and it doesn't matter what pain you have. It's all life problems, right, Dr. Yuen?
that's true. You're right.
Anything from physical, mental, emotional, psychological, psychic, spiritual. Call in. The call-in number is on the screen, so just give us a call and we'll be resolving your problem live on the spot. So this entire call is based on our #1 Amazon bestseller, Delete on the Spot, Stress and Pain. It was in bestseller in 5 countries and in multiple categories, especially in psychology and medicine. So this is a unique opportunity to get your pain resolved. So we'd love for you to call in. We get a lot of emails saying, I've been involved in the Yuen method, but I still find it challenging sometimes to get results on myself. So if that sounds familiar to you, if you're having difficulty getting results for yourself, or sometimes, if you're working on other people, maybe your clients or your friends or your family, and you're still finding it challenging to get results, this is for you. And we're going to go on and explain why it is that you're not getting results and how to get results really quickly. Some of the things that can be blocking you can be human mishaps like misinterpretation, miscommunication, mistaken identity, your mind, false tools. Dr. Yuen's going to expand a little bit about what is it that's blocking us? Like, why are some people just not getting results?
Well, it's really, they have their own self-judgment and self-critiquing, and as well as either blaming themselves or blaming others. So those things have to be strong with and deleted and reset, and then things would become easier. And also you could project into the future and start changing the future. So when you get into the future, you don't have those problems.
Right, and the Yuen method's a way of life. It's not something that you just do once. So we're like I said, we're so glad you're here because it's really about continual life improvement. And you see, I have my computer here. I'm looking at the live chat. So go ahead and chat with us at the end. I'll be looking at the chat and discussing a little bit about the Q&As that come in. I see a lot of people from all around the world, from all parts of everywhere. We got people in Hong Kong and Europe, and they stay up just to be part of this. So thank you for joining us. And we're going to go ahead then with some live callers. So our team is here. We'll take the first caller.
All right. 317.
Okay, 317, you are on live. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Good. Okay, great. What's your name?
Karen.
Karen.
I had LASIK surgery done on both of my eyes, and they did monovision, which means one eye is corrected close and the other eye far away.
Okay.
And they said my brain is going to fill that in so that I will have 20/20 vision. But it's taking a while. And the other thing that's happened is my night vision has been extremely compromised.
Okay.
So I just hit a curve the other day riding at night.
Okay, so driving at night is your biggest difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay, and so, Dr. Yuen, is there something? Do you want to get a baseline for her?
Well, she already gave us a
Starting at
baseline that
night.
night. That's the baseline, right? So, actually, when you think about your situation, about vision and eyes, it doesn't really come up as the leading weakness. So we look at what would be the other leading weakness you have before you get into your vision and your eyes. Right, that sounds good?
Sure.
So it would be physical. It's really your physical surroundings that weakens you more so than your own body. Actually, your physical surrounding weakens you, that it kind of get in the way of you seeing things that surround you, right? So we changed that. The physical surrounding is not going to continue to weaken you, and that's where you want to start. And secondly, would be again physical. It's really like your home. So you stay at home or sleep at home. It kind of just make you a little weaker than you ought to be in terms of seeing and having more certainty about what you see. And number three, weakness would be non-physical. That would be mental. So mentally, there's a weakness there, but we still don't know what it is till we process it. So mentally, it would be what people think of your situation or what they think about your condition in your life. So let's change that. So you don't want to even connect with what they think of you. And you shouldn't, right? You just connect with your own brain, and your brain is what's going to see for you, not your mind. So that you're struggling with your mind there. Now, when you think about your experiences, driving at night, does that thought still have the same effect on you as before?
It feels a little bit different. I have guilt about having the surgery done because I corrected my daytime vision, so it feels a little vain. So I'm feeling a little bit guilty about having it corrected during the day. But
as soon as you have one guilt, you bring up all your other guilt in your life, right? So let's delete them all, right? So one guilt just trigger all the collective guilts that you have, the cumulative effect of it. So now think about guilt again. Now, what's that seem like?
Feels better.
Right, it's the weakness to indicate that your guilt about this just bring up other guilt, right? So that's what we have to know, where we have previous cumulative effect, so we would delete them before they come up and haunt us, right? So what else?
So do you have anything to share, Karen? How did that feel?
It feels better. I'm going to go here in the dark and see if I can read anything.
Okay, let us know. Are you in the dark now?
Yes.
Is there a change?
I can read a little bit better here. So
okay.
Hopefully done some good.
Well, it's always going to do good. I mean, we just have to take step in, make an improvement till you improve up to the level that you want to improve, right? So there's no limitation to your improvement.
Well, I definitely want 100% improvement. I'm aiming for that.
Okay, so everyone should be, up for that, right? So just keep listening. You will improve just listening to other people's improvements too.
Right,
okay?
And everyone on the live stream will benefit just listening as Dr. Yuen does live strengthening. So even if you don't get a chance to call in, you will receive benefit. So thank you so much for joining us, and stay connected for the rest, and let us know in the chat if you're feeling better towards the end also.
So just connecting to the process, everybody improves. Right? So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we'll take another caller.
All right, 781.
781.
Hello.
Hello, yes, you are on live. And your name?
Oh, yes, hi. I thank you, first of all, for having the free web jams, because I've taken some of the courses, but I haven't been able to continue. So this is something that I'm very grateful for that. Thank you for it. When I listen, though, every time I listen, I get sleepy, and then I wake up afterwards, and then I can't sleep, and I feel frazzled.
Okay, so how do you feel at the moment?
Neutral.
You feel neutral right now? Okay, but so when you sleep, listening, is that when you fall, when you're listening, you actually fall asleep?
Yeah, I get sleepy, I fall asleep, I can't finish the listening sometimes, or I try. I'm struggling to listen to it.
Okay, I understand.
I sleep, but then I wake up.
So basically, you know, when you sleep, you get into your spiritual experiences, and that's what kind of make you hesitate about the spiritual experiences. So you want to make any comment about that?
So sleep,
or?
yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of, when you sleep, your subconscious and non-conscious is tapping into the spiritual realm, and that's really where your weakness is. So let's delete all your spiritual, the karmas that come up when you sleep, and the negative spiritual experiences attached to your ancestors, those things that you're just not aware of. So let's delete all those experiences for you right now. And sleeping also triggers some traumas, so that makes you sleepy. So I'm going to delete.
So the sleepiness also too is that when she have all these experiences, you know, she would rather die than to experience it. So sleeping is kind of like, you know, dead experience. Yeah.
So do you find that interesting, what Dr. Yuen just said?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, because
I feel connected.
all right, because a lot of times, you know, when you can't resolve your own problem, and this is something that applies to everyone, it's that there are underlying reasons, causes for that, and they're not conscious.
Well,
so,
you keep on doing it till you get it, right?
So what Dr. Yuen is doing is going right through your your conscious to your subconscious and finding what it is that really affecting you, and that, you know, we just deleted that for you. So with that deleted, when you think about sleeping now,
you have less of a question about it, right?
You have less of a question?
No. Yeah, I don't have a question right now.
Well, that's good.
Right now, I don't have that. Thank you.
That's good. That's what we want. No question, to be blank, to be neutral. And a lot of us experience, even day to day, just hectic days. And that's when we lose our neutrality, even when you are awake. I mean, the day's going by and all this is going on, and we just lose our balance. We lose our centeredness. We lose that stabilization. You know, and that's a lot of times why we have trouble. And the goal of the Yuen method is to keep that neutrality, like you're saying.
Well, just delete all your troubles too, so you can't even connect with any trouble.
So we're going to do that for everyone listening on the live stream. Just delete everybody's
no trouble. Whatever they are,
trouble,
you consider as trouble, it's no longer trouble. Right?
Delete those thoughts. So can you feel this? Let us know in the chat if you feel this deleting, because we're doing it for everyone.
It's like you don't have any troubles in your life at all.
Do you feel more clear now?
I feel lighter.
You feel lighter. Okay, like it's just lifted.
Yeah, something's different.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, stay connected and let us know in the chat.
Yeah, keep connecting. The more you connect, the more you're going to get it right.
That's what it's all about.
Right.
Okay, so let us, have a great night's sleep tonight. You'll sleep through the whole night with peace and calmness.
All right.
Okay,
so we take another caller?
Yeah, we'll take another caller.
All right, 818.
Okay, 818, you are on live. That's right here. Yeah, LA. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great. And your name?
My name is Stacy, and I wanted to just give a quick testimonial for Dr. Yuen and you both, if that's okay, and then
also we'd love it.
My problem.
Okay, well, thanks for calling. Let us hear.
Dr. Yuen, me and my parents are both belonging to your club, and one of the things my dad had put in the suggestion box that he needed help with was on behalf of my husband and the fact that he gets overlooked a lot at work for promotions and such. And within maybe less than 2 days, he was just out of the blue given a really nice bonus during a time that they're not even giving bonuses. So it was a really nice surprise. So thank you for that.
Well, that's a surprise for us too. So
thank you so much for sharing about Dr. Yuen's club. It's, that's, like I said, it's a way of life on a regular basis. So that's great. You're part of it.
Yes, absolutely. So if you have the time, I just wanted to tell you my physical ailment at the moment, it actually started in my lower back buttocks area, kind of like a pinched nerve or a herniated disc type situation, and it's now just become this unbearable nerve pain, like a sciatica type pain, my leg, my foot, my arm, almost even the side of my face, like this gnawing nerve pain that's quite unbearable.
Okay, and you feel that right now, those symptoms?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and delete that nerve pain. Your leading weakness, though, isn't coming from your sciatica, because there's no such thing as Dr. Yuen says.
That's true. You're right.
It's really coming from, it's non-physical. So as I strengthen your spinal cord, I'm also going to strengthen all your trauma, illness, limitations, fears, phobias, and karmas. And also I feel a mother connection. So we're going to delete that. And it's more, and there's also a weakness on the right side of your face, but it is non-physical. So as we delete all the accumulation of all those negative thoughts and emotions inside of you and outside of you, how do you feel at the moment?
I actually feel a really big shift and a big release, and you're spot on. Very intuitive, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel a very big shift. I'm now mostly just feeling it in my inner thigh.
Okay, so your inner thigh feels strong when I tune into your inner thigh. So it's not coming from there. It's really coming from your right brain. So I'm going to strengthen to your nervous system. So again, some other influences and just family influences. So I'm going to delete all the accumulation of that right now down to 0 minus infinity up to 100% infinite potential. How does that feel now?
Yeah, I feel a very big shift. I still have a little bit of the sensation in the inner thigh, but you're spot on with everything you're saying, and I definitely feel a big shift and a lot lighter. Okay,
so it's not, you say you feel a sensation, but it's not a sensation, it's really a reaction. So Dr. Yuen, what do you feel? I'm going to delete all the reactions, and there's something in your life that you're reacting to subconsciously, and you're triggered by it. So I'm going to just delete all your triggers without specifically naming them, just to speed up the process for you. How does that feel now? Is it gone?
Yeah, that feels much better. Much better.
Okay, great. Let's just make that strong 100% so it doesn't come back, and make sure that no residuals are there, and it's getting stronger as I speak. So would you like to share anything after that just took place with the live audience here?
No, that was a very, very big, almost immediate shift. And, you know, a lot of the key words that you were saying very much resonate with me in my life and what triggers me and what's going on in my life right now in terms of my mother and her situation. So
okay, so it hit home with you?
A very
okay, great.
big relief.
Okay, great. I mean, sometimes when we tell people what the real reasons are, they're totally unaware of it. But for you, you were kind of connected with the mother issue and some other things. So that's great that you're open to this and receptive, and it all makes sense. Because a lot of times it doesn't.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, good, great. Okay, well, thanks so much for the testimonial about the club. For those of you who are listening, Dr. Yuen has an amazing club, like you just heard her say. So check it out on our website, and we'll just continue on. Stay with us though on the live stream and chat with us, and continue on the live streams with us. We'd love it.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, we live for all of the broadcasts that you both do. So thank you so much.
Okay,
thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to continue on. Again, it's not limited to one-on-one, so let us know in the chat. I'm reading the chat as it comes in, and I'm glad some people are saying that they feel the shift too. Terry, I feel the shift as well. Thanks. Dr. Yuen, please remove my pain. So a lot of you who are writing in about specific problems, we're trying to, call us. We're going to get to as many calls as possible, but we're also directing everybody brain strength. So, all right, next call.
All right, another 818.
Okay, 818, LA, you are here live. How you doing? 818, you're on live. Hello? Okay, I don't think we have a clear connection. Can you hear us? Okay, we'll take another caller. Try calling back.
All right.
Okay, next caller. Sorry about that. If the connection isn't good, just go ahead and recall us, and we'll come back to that number in a minute.
310.
Okay, 310, you're on live.
Hi there. Thank you. Wonderful. Working with you is already helping me just from the little I've experienced.
Oh, that's great. In what way?
Yeah, I really love this work, and I intend to learn it thoroughly. And now it's harder for me to work on myself.
It is.
Having results with others.
Okay, so I know sometimes that happens though. You find it more challenging to work on yourself. And in what way is that you find it challenging?
Well, I've been having some success in having pains in my feet and legs go away temporarily, but they'll come back and I get really achy. I'm producing a big event, and there has just been financial and relational and all technical and all kinds of challenges and blockers that just make it a very intense and exhausting experience.
Are you doing a live event coming up? Or did you just have one?
I'm doing a in-person event in Sedona in a couple months.
Okay, and you find it exhausting?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I just wanted to know specifically. Yeah. So you're doing a live event and you find it difficult because of a lot of different moving parts. Exhausting. Okay, so let's start right there with those. Okay, let's start with those symptoms, because just when I hear that, we want to knock it out. We want to delete it down to 0, minus infinity, all the reasons, causes, and sources, because just thinking about it, and for those of you listening too, just thinking about certain events in the future can weaken you. And you want to delete that first. Like, why does that weaken you? And the reason those thoughts weaken you is because of all the past triggers of events where it was just too much work. And the number one weakness is financial. So let's strengthen your finances and delete that. And
I already felt a big shift.
You're feeling it? Okay, great, because that's what it's all about. Okay, good. You're feeling it. So your finances, so you actually have a fear of a lot of money coming in. So let's delete that. Does that sound good? Because when you think about doing a live event, you're worried about all the money coming. Now, consciously that makes no sense, because when you do a live event, you obviously want to make good money, right?
We need to.
Well,
it's financially insane. Like, it's such a huge responsibility, isn't it?
Okay, but let's delete that, because it's a responsibility, but there should be no weakness behind that. So that you should easily put on an event with ease, joy, and grace, and have no weaknesses, attract money. So just think about that. Just abundance, and it's flowing, and it's easy. You have no financial problems. Everybody's congruent, the relationships. There is a few weaknesses with relationships, but it's like your internal and external team that has to integrate. So as I tune into you, I'm integrating your team, your external and internal team.
Wow.
Wow. You're getting an aha, right? Aha, that feels good. Okay, woohoo. All right, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so as we just laser focused in on that, deleted it out of you, down to 0, minus infinity, and up to 100% infinite potential. How does that feel now?
I feel it.
You're feeling it?
Oh my gosh, I feel.
Is everyone on the live stream feeling it? Let us know in the chat.
In the back of my brain that's wanting to shift. I'm feeling the pressure back there now.
Okay, so you feel pressure in the back of your brain?
But it's a good pressure,
like there's
right?
an area that's like.
It's a good pressure, like Dr.Yuen says. Okay, well, let's the pressure of, it feels strong to me when I tune into it, but let's delete any kind of sensations, reactions, or emotions you feel. How do you feel now?
It's like I'm sinking in a little bit more.
You're sinking in a little bit more. Okay.
Sinking into my body a little bit more, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and the feeling of anxiety between my shoulder blades is just present in itself.
The feeling between your shoulder blades is what? Does it feel better, the feeling between your shoulder blades?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking some deep breaths. I can hear you taking some deep breaths.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you're thinking about integrating the two teams. That's amazing. That's really
integration of the teams is a big one. Huge. That's big for everybody. I mean, if you're going to put on an event.
Waking up with my body just sore. Like I get out of bed and my feet are sore, and it's just been really intense. I've gained a lot of weight. It's like a crazy couple of years.
All right.
I definitely feel lighter even as I say that now. It's not feeling as
good.
Like I believe it as much.
That's good, because when you think about it, you want to have no effect on it, because we're going to get your mind to to another dimension, existence, universe, time, place, places unknown, and just really turn on your brain receiver so that it's just effortless for you. So those were some of your hidden weaknesses that we strengthened. And so, you know, I wish you the best. I wish you strength with your event, and keep in touch with us and let us know how it goes, because I feel that you're strong with it now.
I certainly will.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I would love to have you guys there sometime, so we'll be in touch.
Okay, send us an email. Send me an email.
I will.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so, all right, so on the live chat, I see some people are feeling it, some people aren't feeling it. So if you're not feeling what's taking place here, we're going to correct everybody's perception. So a big thing with not getting results is perception. Dr. Do you have anything to say about perception and no perception and what perception means?
Well, that's already been addressed. You addressed that already. So
okay, so it's been strengthened for everybody so that you perceive the change.
Well, there's still a little bit of weakness in intuition. So yeah, people came in that you know, not into intuition, so kind of mess up the whole group's average potential.
Okay, so you increased it to 100%?
What else are you going to do? 100% infinite potential, right?
You're right. So it's all about neutrality, but how do you remain neutral? And it's all about feeling, perception, intuition that leads to insight. And when you get that insight, you're coming from a neutral place. So that's why neutrality is so important, so that you have that insight. That it's laser fast. You just tune right in and you get to those weaknesses, those reasons, causes, and sources, and you strengthen it on the spot. And that's really what it's all about.
Say it nicely.
All right, so we're going to keep strengthening everybody's perception so that you do feel this. We'll take another live caller.
This is international.
International. Hello, can you hear us? Is there a connection? Hello, can you hear us? Okay, I guess not. We'll take another one. Okay.
250.
250, can you hear us? 250. Hi, yeah, oh, that's great. You can hear us coming in loud and clear. What's your name?
My name is Leonard. I'm in Victoria, BC.
Okay, Leonard, way to go. I'm glad you're here. What's going on, Leonard? Are you experiencing any pain today?
Yeah, I've had quite a bit of pain in my feet and tendonitis in my Achilles tendons, sort of a weakness in the lower legs, and then a lot of digestive pain in the colon, inflammation pain, the hemorrhoidal pain, that sort of thing.
Okay, so what do you feel right now the most? What's bothering you the most?
Okay, I can feel some. Actually, I can already feel a shift in. I can feel a shift in my root chakra, the energy in my root chakra. So there's some kind of strengthening going on already. Right now, the pain is not acute. It comes and goes depending on how much I stand on my feet and how long I'm on my feet, et cetera, et cetera. The fasciitis and the tendonitis have been there for like 30 years. It's sort of chronic. It comes and goes.
Okay.
Right? And the moment I feel that I'm standing on my feet and they feel fine.
Okay.
A bit of warmth. I can feel warmth and tingling in the soles of my feet.
Okay. We're directing you. We're directing you energy.
So it's warming up there a little bit. I think a lot of it's poor circulation.
Okay, you know what? We're just going to stop you there. That's good. We're just going to start tuning into you and going for your primary weakness, because this is all about,
Okay.
It's not the typical psychology where you talk about it. This is more about just telling us what your symptom is quickly and directing you.
Yeah, the less you talk about it, the better, actually.
Yeah, because actually talking about it weakens you. So I'm going to strengthen you for talking about it.
Right, yeah, that.
So we're just going to go right into your spinal cord right now. Strengthen your spinal cord, your central nervous system, activate your brain's intelligence, so it's connecting to all your cells, molecules, and atoms, quantum particles, from your toes, your feet, your legs, all the way up and down your body structure, your organs and your tissues mostly. But the primary weakness is in your heart, and it connects more with family weaknesses more than anything, and some external and internal dynamics. So we're strengthening those internal and external dynamics of where you're living, because your feng shui feels pretty off. Like where you're living, there's some negative energies that you're affected by. So I'm going ahead and strengthening everything that I feel and deleting that down to 0 minus infinity up to 100% infinite potential. So did you feel a shift as we just did that?
Yeah, I've been shifting as you've been talking, yes.
Okay, so are you experiencing any other types of pain?
Any other types of pain? Oftentimes the right shoulder pain, that's a bit diminished now, but yeah, the right shoulder pain has been there.
Do you feel that right now?
Many years too.
Do you feel your right shoulder pain right now?
No, it's sort of very muted right now. It's not,
Okay.
It's not strong right now.
Okay,
So it comes and goes again.
Okay, so your feet feel okay? Your organs, your colon, your stomach?
Yeah, feet, organs, everything is warm. I'm actually almost starting to sweat with the energy, so it's moving. Okay,
we're moving. Do you feel anything else, Dr. Yuen?
Simple things. Everything should be even. When you even things out, then whatever pain you have would be just throughout your whole body. It would be dissipated. That's all.
So do you feel more even? As Dr. Yuen evens you out, and will even out everyone that's listening.
Yeah, strongly even.
Strongly even, then the energy just dissipates out, like down and out through the bottom of your feet, which Dr. Yuen calls exit portals, which is really important because if we're storing that toxic energy, it's got to release down and out the bottom of your feet so it no longer affects you.
Also the bottom of your torso too.
Right, and the bottom of your torso.
And the palm of your hand and fingers.
All your exit portals.
That kind of thing.
And actually, you're going to learn more. If you take module 9 that's coming up soon, you'll learn all about the exit portals because a lot of times when you're not getting results and you just activate the exit portals, wow, game changer, it's gone. So that's something that's, in Dr. Yuen's training, but we're doing it right here for you live. So did you feel that, your exit portal strengthening?
Yes, I can actually, yes.
I mean, like the energy is leaving out of you.
Going down and
out. Down and out. Stay la vie. Can you feel that?
Yeah, going out, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's at. I mean, that's powerful. When you release the energy completely out of you, out of your exit portals, like I said, that's very powerful. So let's do that for everybody on the live stream. So if you're connecting to this, like I said, it's not limited by just one-on-one. You're all experiencing that. So, okay, so your left shoulder, your colon, tendonitis, your feet, all of that was strengthened. So anything to share with the audience, how that felt? Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, so do you have anything to share? Yes, do you have anything to share with the audience?
Yeah. Oh, yes, thank you. I didn't quite hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, because I do work with energy. I have worked a lot with EFT, and I've been a healer and a counselor for many years.
Great.
I also been working a bit with the Yuen method. I have been working with it. I've been getting results, but they don't, they've sort of been temporary. Mm-hmm. But I definitely am very sensitive to the flow of energy and aware of the energy as soon as you start talking. As soon as
That's
energy
great.
shifts in the whole body and the whole.
It seems
I'm just
like
actually sweating right now because there's a lot of energy moving. It's very intense. And
that's great.
I wasn't quite sure what you called that portal, but the energy going when you mentioned about the energy going out, so this is going out down into the earth. Is that up?
The energy.
That was powerful.
That's great. You've done, it seems, so I hear you've done a lot of different energetic modalities, and now you've incorporated the Yuen method. So, like I said, if you are not getting results quick enough, then, come on another training. Module 9 starts soon. And that is like, if you have already experienced the Yuen method, or you haven't been involved in a long time, or you're totally new, I mean, module 9 is the most important module training of all. And the reason why, it's because it brings all the module trainings together, and it's most important that you learn the 12 geometric figures for when you're not getting results, because just knowing those, I mean, what used to take you maybe 5 or 10 treatments will take you less than a minute. I mean, that's how powerful these 12 geometric figures, and that, more importantly, not just the figures, but learning how to apply them, the activation, and that's, what Dr. Yuen does live for you in Module 9, and it seems like you'd be perfect for that with your background and all that you just said, because you're so open to this, and I'm kind of feeling like you want more. But I mean, regardless as if you join us or not, I mean, definitely come back more on the free live streams, because, we'll keep you connected on a continual life-changing basis.
Yeah. Right. Well, I sure appreciate you put out initially that the four video for stage 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I listened to the third one especially about 3 or 4 times, and every time I listen to it, work with it, it's really strengthening.
Oh, that's nice feedback, and for everyone listening too.
That was the 4 video series you put out a few months ago initially.
Mm-hmm. Right, it was a free video. Right, and you like number 3 or number 4?
Yeah, not number 3 because you go through all of the different octagons, strengthening them.
Right.
For the strength for insight or the various ones that you do, and I always feel that energetically very strongly when I work with that. That's
great. It's all about that every moment insight and really finding, knowing what the weakness is, and that's really where it's at. So I'm glad those were beneficial to you, and you, like I said, you also get those free if you join any of Dr. Yuen's modules if you haven't listened to those yet, if you're listening. So thanks so much for sharing with our audience that you love those video trainings, and stay in touch with us. You're great. You're open. Continue on and strengthen your way.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So share your experience with everybody you know. That's
exactly.
That would be a good thing. So when other people improve, you improve. And we really want more people to really know that they could do this for themselves and their family.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you so much. All right, we'll take another live caller, and let us know in the chat still. I'm looking at the chat, and some people are saying I feel tingly all over. Some people are not feeling anything. So if you're not feeling anything, again, Dr. Yuen, what do you do when people aren't feeling anything?
Well, we will have to see where the block would be or no block. So they're not feeling anything.
Sherry said she wasn't feeling anything.
If they're thinking kind of a little bit too much in the thinking part, they're blocking the feeling, the perception, the intuition. So that has to, come in strongly, replace the straightforward thinking. All right. So, so we process that, and most likely she would perceive it differently now.
Okay, so it's all about perception and perceiving it differently. So let us know if you felt that. I'm reading the chat. Christina says, hooray for Module 9. Hooray, I'm with you there. Julie says, feeling gratitude to everyone in this group for being here. Thank you so much. All right, who else? Let's see. We got lots of comments here. So can you take the modules out of order? Yes, you can take them in any order you want. And like I said, number 9 is the most important. You can go to our website though, because we do have modules 1, 2, 3 that are for beginners when you first start. And those are highly recommended. And all right, we'll answer some more questions towards the end, but we'll go ahead with some more live callers.
All right. This is international.
Okay, you are on live. Hello.
Hi, this is being here. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay, we'll take another one. The connection isn't that good there. Okay, next one.
310.
Okay, 310, you are on live. Can you hear us? 310, you're on live? Okay, we'll take another one. If you're not getting a good connection, just call back and we'll make a note of that area code and try again in a few minutes on the next
618.
one. 618, you're on live? 618, oh great connection. I can hear you loud and clear, yes. And your name?
My name's David Williams.
David Williams. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Are you experiencing any pain at the moment?
Oh, thank you for taking my call. I'm very grateful.
Thank you for being part of it.
I am having some.
Are you feeling the corrections already?
Pain.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, how are you feeling so far after listening for the past 40 minutes?
I feel calm. I do feel like there's been a slight shift in my perception. I'm getting up walking because I've had some pain in my right knee.
Okay, great.
And it's like a chronic stiff neck. And I used to work out a lot, and I thought over the years all the running, contributed to the pain in the knee. But I really would like to get rid of that pain so I can start working out more. It's spring, and I love to run some more. And then I have this stiff. My left side of my neck has been really stiff over the years.
Okay, so
those two, I'm not sure if there's a connection.
Your neck. Okay, so actually, everyone that's listening, why don't you go ahead and rotate your neck and just frontwards, backwards, and circle-like movements. And then get a baseline of how you feel, because we're going to loosen up your neck. It feels pretty stiff, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, I say it's about a 5.
It's about a 5. Okay, so your neck, it's not, the weakness isn't coming from your neck. It's really coming from the base of your spinal cord. So I'm going to strengthen your central nervous system, your spinal cord to your sacrum connection to your neck. And I feel more of like a choking experience. There was a trauma there, a past trauma of choking. So, and it happened at this age in a past life. So let's delete all the negative spiritual experiences and physical experiences with traumas. Now rotate your neck in circle-like movements. And what does that feel like?
I feel that it's better if I get say around a 3. It's come down.
Okay, so but you improved. You improved a few points there from a 3 to a. All right, so let's keep going then. I feel a few more weaknesses, and that's really coming from. It's really like parenthood and your parents, and it's more of a family issue there. And then going even further, pushing the envelope, I feel finances, there's a weakness there. And it's really, that really hits you right in the gut. When I say that, it just, this energy just gets really tight there. So that's where the weakness is. And then I feel kind of like relationship right now in your life. So I'm going to delete all those negative spiritual experiences, physical experiences, and down to 0, minus infinity, up to 100% infinite potential. So just deleting that, how is your neck? Any looser?
Oh, it's a lot better. Like everything you said completely resonated.
It resonated in what way?
In that you mentioned family, the parenting, some tightness. I've always had some issues dealing with family, and especially my parents. They're deceased now, but it's been rough getting over that. And relationship and finances, that's been a problem over the past couple of years.
Okay, so now when you think about your relationships and finances, that feels different, right? You feel a change there.
Yeah, I feel calm. It's like I guess neutral would be a better word.
That's good, neutral. Have you taken classes before? You sound like you got the lingo down. You got the neutral lingo.
I've studied other modalities, but I've made up my mind. I definitely want to learn this because it just seems like it's so much quicker.
That's great.
I'm definitely going to learn this.
Yeah, that's great. You're very open to it and receptive. I mean, you felt that change really quick. You resonated consciously with what we were deleting. And so, I'm really glad that you're open to this. And thank you so much for sharing. And I'm just going to delete a few more things that I'm feeling and make sure that your perception holds. So, and I'm going to speed up your brain so that you're resonating more with the speed of the planet. Just really speed things up for you in your life so that every action you take right now.
So you can run faster.
You can run faster. That's right. You want to be able to run faster, right?
I don't have to. I would just like to go back to doing Tai Chi more.
Tai Chi.
Okay. Sometimes it hurts when I turn. So.
Oh, okay. So you've been practicing Tai Chi?
Yes, I've studied Tai Chi Chuan over the years. So yeah.
Okay, great. So, but even when you do that, you'll be able to turn faster. Right? I mean, the moves, you'll be have more agility and coordination, speed. That's what it's all about, right, Dr. Yuen? Agility, speed, coordination.
Like the fitness.
Your fitness hexagon. You'd like the fitness hexagon. We're strengthening you for it right now. Infinite potential. How does
well,
that
we're
feel?
going to strengthen his whole central nervous system. So when he does his Tai Chi, the central nervous system would be activated. And that's where all the tension coming out from there to the rest of the body.
Okay, so do you have anything to share after that was done?
Well, I want to get the website, so I'm gonna stay on the call so I can get some more information because I want to participate in the modules and work towards certification. I'm certified in other things, but I definitely want to learn this. So
okay, great.
I need to learn this.
Sounds good. Come and join us and learn it. If you're on the webinar jam, there's 2 links in the admin. You'll see live training. It's starting soon. It's the final resolution, how to delete on the spot all life problems. You can go ahead and click on that link. It'll give you all the details about the time and when it starts and the live Tuesdays and Thursdays calls. And we also have a clinic that's a 5-week clinic. You can go ahead and click on that link. And that's more about a clinical experience. So when you learn the method, you know, some people like to have that clinical experience and just watching and listening to Dr. Yuen. I mean, it's a teleseminar, but you can feel the energy and you can actually learn a lot just as Dr. Yuen is applying deletions and strengthening everyone and how to work on different issues that come up, how to get really quick results. So, and you can also send in over 5 weeks a personal issue, whether it's for you, your family member, your friends. It could be for a client even. I mean, you could submit something every week for 5 weeks. So both are highly recommended. And you can go ahead and click on that link for all the information. But like I said, it's starting soon, so jump on that. And we'd love to have you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you so much. YuenMethod.com. Okay. We'll take another caller. We'll just continue on. I'm reading the live chat, and some people are saying about their neck. Some people felt that neck correction. So that's great. And again, what do you do if you're not feeling the neck corrections? We are going to strengthen your perception, whether it's the same or not the same. If you feel a change, if you didn't feel a change, and speed up everyone's brain to 100% infinite potential to accept it. But I do feel specific blocks within this group, don't you? Some people who are saying, like I see Sherry, who says, what if I don't feel anything? I feel that there's a block with acceptance. So anyone on this live stream who has any kind of acceptance block, that's a big one. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that now for you. And then let me know in the chat if that's any different. Okay, we'll take another caller. I know Sharon says my neck is much better. Thanks, Julie says, for strengthening finances. That's great. So I'm glad. Keep talking to us. If your knees or back or you have other things that are hurting you, just we're going to be applying more deletions as we go here. Okay, next caller.
All right. 562.
562, you are on live.
Oh, it's me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Yuen and Marnie, for being so beautiful and magnificent. Thank you.
Oh, we're so glad you're here and on live with us. Have you joined us before, or is this your first time?
This is my first time.
Okay, great. How did you hear about it?
Well, I got an email because I actually got to see you in person at the Conscious Life Expo. So that was a great opportunity. I really enjoyed you both. Like I said, you're both you have such big hearts. So,
Oh, great. So you have the book. You got the book there and the videos and everything?
I love it. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, great.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay, do you have any questions or problems or anything?
Well, unfortunately, I still haven't been able to delete my financial blockage. I've had ongoing financial problems and family problems, and your exit portal activation felt really great.
Oh, wow,
So
great. You're feeling the exit portals.
There might be more.
Okay, so you're feeling the exit portals. That's great. You seem very open and receptive. But what is it that you feel the most right now?
Financial. Pressure.
So when you think about finances, how does that make you feel right now?
Like I'm drowning.
Like you're drowning. Okay, so it's like an overwhelming feeling, like you can't keep your head above water type of feeling. So I'm going to go in there.
Right.
And finances, it really is not your leading weakness. So, you know, a lot of times when people say, well, I have financial weaknesses, we tune in and it's really coming from somewhere else. So let's get your real reasons, causes, and pain. And it's more about expanding outward. It's almost like I tune into you and all the energy is coming inward instead of just flowing out to the world and letting things flow. And you really just have a flow issue. It's not so much about money flowing, but just a flow issue. Like when things flow for you, it triggers all the things that never were flowing, you know, and all the things that just kind of imploded in on you. And then it like exploded in a really negative way. So what I'm doing is I'm tuning into you and I'm deleting the accumulation of all the things in your past that have weakened you or caused this not to flow. So I deleted your flow block. That's what it was. It was just a flow block. So that's gone now, down to zero, minus infinity, up to 100% infinite potential. when I cleared that, and I also feel like there's a sibling weakness. So I'm strengthening that at the same time. So with that said,
Thank you so much.
do you feel that? When you think about money now, do you feel a change? Is it the same or different?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, totally different. I feel
That's good. You're open. You're feeling it.
excited.
All right.
Excited. Woohoo. All right. It's time to go make some money, girl. All right. Well, no, I'm feeling it. You feel way more open, right? You feel that, Dr. Yuen?
Oh, sure. Her improvement becomes my improvement too. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Your improvement becomes his improvement. So Dr. Yuen's improving this whole time.
Oh, for sure.
And everybody else on the live stream, you're improving too. So if anybody had a flow or a block problem, that should be gone. So let us know here in the chat. Again, if you're not feeling anything, we're strengthening you for that. If you're feeling anxiety or emotions or other things, we're just deleting that down through your exit portals. So do you have anything to share with our audience, how that felt?
It's just completely a 180 turnaround.
A 180 turnaround.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere then. That's great. That's what it's all about. I mean, this is all about instant results. I'm excited to hear how things are going to change for you. So join our next live stream and let us know in the chat. And for everyone else who is on here too, come on every month and let us know the changes that you're experiencing. Just keep us posted because we'd love to hear. It's all about continual life improvement.
Thank you so much. I love you and bless you and thank you so much, both of you.
Yes, great.
Thank you.
I look forward to you being in future events or programs and whatnot. So keep us posted.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
I will.
All right. So again, I'm reading the chat here. Flow block made me cough. Okay, so if Angela said that. So I'm going to delete that for you, Angelo, because it's actually trying to get out of you, again, the exit portal. So when something shifts, if you start to cough, the energy needs to just go out 100% infinite potential through your exit portal. So let us know if you felt that change. So Denise said, in meditation, what is a good correction to clearing unwanted entities or energies while in an open focus state? So Dr. Yuen, do you have an answer for that?
Well, during a meditation, it's time to, put that connection with the midline and strengthen the midline with your brain, and also the midline strengthen the brain. So it goes both directions. So you kind of tone down the effects of the mind and spirit, and just get fully into your physical potential.
Okay, and a couple other people said, I feel a little relief. I felt like a cloud over my head. Okay, so if you have a cloud over your head, we're going to delete that now for you. Carla said that. Okay, we're deleting that. Eileen, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Eileen. David, my knee and neck feel great. Thank you so much and many blessings. Thank you, David. Okay, if you are writing in about specific things, we're going to continue to take live callers. So Pamela says, been benefiting to listening. Man with a neck issue and shoulder issue loosened me up. Okay, great, Pamela. Lady with the financial stuff and siblings block resonated with me. Okay, great. If you are resonating, that's good feedback for us. Your stuff's gonna go away.
Oh, for sure.
Gone for good. All right, thanks for the feedback. Let's continue with some amazing energy with a few more people. Okay, we'll take another caller.
All right, 661.
661. You are on live. Can you hear us? 661.
Hello?
Yes, you are on live. I hear you loud and clear. And your name?
My name is Shivana.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
Is there anything that you're feeling specifically that you would like deleted?
Okay, I still can't believe that I was so. I would like to achieve a final resolution in the social awkwardness and feeling inadequate and feeling that I have nothing to add to my friendships and I have difficulty figure out developing friendships.
Okay, so your
Or
friendships and relationships. So you're having some struggles there with friendships, relationships. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at
I'm very shy and
Shy. Okay, that's a big one for some
in
people.
conversation.
Okay, so let's take a look at why you feel shy or uncomfortable. What pops into my brain right away when I tune into you is that it's just the opposite. Actually, when you were very communicating to someone about, like when you had a voice and you had a powerful voice in a past experience, that actually was a traumatic experience happened. So I'm going to delete the opposite experience of a past life where you were just the opposite. And when you were just the opposite, really bad things happened to you. So that's why you're shy. So I don't know if that resonates consciously with you or not, but I'm going to go ahead and delete those negative spiritual experiences that you had, those traumas, down to 0, minus infinity, up to 100% infinite potential. Now, when you think about being shy now, how does it make you feel? Same or different?
The shy is better, and now it's covered over with very strong anxiety.
Okay, so
especially on the throat and heart.
So you're still feeling, all right, so the anxiety, I'm going to delete your anxiety, but it more comes from a mother figure and a punishment kind of a feeling. So when you spoke up, you were actually...
Absolutely right. Yeah, and I've been trying to work with that with a psychologist, and I'm making very small progress.
Okay, so, well, a psychologist...
Around the mother in childhood.
Okay, so let's just delete it out of every cell, molecule, atom, because you can talk about it with a psychologist, but it doesn't really get you fast results, because those memories, remember, your memories are stored in every cell, molecule, atom, down to the quantum particles where energy is matter and matter is energy. And you really need to get those specific energies in every part of your body completely deleted out, down to 0, minus infinity. So what I feel with shyness is gone, but the anxiety and the punishment and those memories, that's what I just did. I deleted it out of all your cells, molecules, and atoms so that you don't resonate with that at all anymore. All your reactions and your traumas and your sensations are completely gone. How do you feel now?
I feel it, so.
You're feeling it? Dr. Yuen's feeling it.
Yes, I feel excited.
You feel what?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Did your anxiety go away? Did you feel a change?
Oh, it's lifted off much better.
Oh, good. It's lifted
A
off.
little bit less in the chest, but such a difference from what I was experiencing before I even talk a little bit easier than you.
Okay, great. Rosalind's even saying, oh my gosh, my head feels great. Wow, what a relief. Yes, I have to keep thanking you because it was intense and scary. So relieved and relaxed in chill mode. So you're actually strengthening other people. Did you know that? I'm reading the chat and others are feeling...
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm glad that.
Well, thanks for calling in. So
yeah, nobody should experience anxiety.
Yeah, we should wipe out anxiety from everybody in the world.
It's time that it's just banished.
Yeah, so
gone.
share with others, and we really want to do this on a regular radio station throughout the world. So we will just change the world with your assistance with us. I'm talking about everyone that's listening in.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with our audience. I'm so glad you got results and your anxiety went away. Now you feel open. So keep us posted, either in a live event coming up. I don't know if you're interested in a 5-week clinic for more, or come on another live stream and let us know next month how you're feeling.
So it's all about...
I did sign up for the next level.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I did sign up for the next level.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So you're signed up for Module 9.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, we're excited. That's great. You're joining Module 9, the final resolution. So you will continue with achieving results on yourself. And
achieving immediate results for yourself and everyone else. Right?
Yeah, because everybody can do this. And like I said, the most important module of all is what's coming up in a couple weeks in Module 9. So you're going to get some amazing new charts and some geometric figures for the final resolution and what to do when you're not getting results. So powerful stuff. Okay, thank you so much. All right, we'll take another caller, and I'm actually reading the chat here too. Denise said that was great. We got it. We will keep in touch. Thanks, Denise. Eileen says, do we all get strengthened from others on the call? So Dr. Yuen, do you want to answer that? Everybody does get strengthened? You're directing everybody's strength.
Everyone would be strengthened, down to your quantum particles. And so everyone improves synergistically with everyone else. So this is really the true supporting group that you're truthfully supporting each other synergistically. That's where it's at.
What it is, that's what it's all about. Okay, so we're going to take another live caller. And like I said, if you just call in, you're placed in the queue, and our team is here. We're just taking one caller at a time. But like I said, we're directing everybody's strength. So let us know in the chat how you're feeling. Okay.
All right, 202.
202, how you doing? You're on live.
Hello.
Hi, we hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
Great. What's your name?
April.
Okay, we can hear you. How can we benefit you today?
Well, I'm going to be taking module 9.
Great.
I'm happy to say.
Oh, that's great.
And yeah, I'm so excited about it. One of the things that I was having difficulty with was I was trying to prepare for it and to try and strengthen myself. And the very first time and the first few times I did it, it was really strong. And then suddenly you're like, nothing. I mean, it was really strong. I mean, to the point where I felt like the things were not just different for me, but for other people around me. I mean, the energy was palpable.
Wow.
So what am I doing, that's blocking me from having that energy consistently, because I want to be able to help people.
Sure,
and of course help myself, but I really want to get really good at this.
You want to get good at it. Okay,
my
so
calling.
that's great.
I think this is my calling.
I feel it too.
Really
I can feel that really strong behind you. Like this module 9 is going to be very powerful for you. And after you take it, you're going to have like a whole new insight where you will know exactly what people's weaknesses are so much faster. And that's really what it's all about. But when you think about being able to help people, the word help actually weakens you because it triggers all your helplessness. So all the times you were helpless, and that applies to everybody on the stream. I'm feeling it. Like when you go to help someone, like Dr. Yuen says, it triggers the opposite of all the helplessness.
That's true, helplessness, yeah.
And so, Dr. Yuen, what do you have to say about helplessness and how the neutrality between help and helplessness?
Well, you don't use that word, and if you do use it, then you remove all the spiritual experience that you have, like past life experience that people crying for help and all that, and it wasn't, resolved. So we're just going to resolve it now, of the things that happened in the past. And also when you improve, in your particular case, you just brought up the things that your spiritual experiences when you did not improve or as powerful as you experience. So that kind of just temporarily neutralize your situation.
So that's what it's all about. It's to really neutralize your situation. And it's more about directing people the strength specifically that they need at the time. So that's really
no helping. Yeah.
There's no helping. You're more like directing. And that's really, Dr. Yuen doesn't feel that he's helping anyone at all because we all have this innate ability. And it's really just about turning your brain receiver on and knowing how to apply these specific geometric figures. I mean, Dr. Yuen came up with this amazing geometric figures that just speed up the process immensely. And the most important one is the human mishaps. Because actually, I'm going to apply that human mishaps on you right now because when your mind gets in the way and you have false tools
and it does.
And you get misinformation from everyone, it's like all this misinformation, and it's the wrong information and it messes us up all the time. So we got to clear the misinformation and the misinterpretation because our mind is interpreting everything and the mind is sabotaging us because it's interpreting everything wrong. So I'm strengthening everybody on this call, including you, for misinterpretation, misinformation, deleting your mind out of your body.
Yeah, I think misinterpretation, is definitely one of my issues because I'll listen to what you guys say about things, and I noticed that I'm thinking, oh, I didn't think about it that way before. And you know, so I'm trying to understand how to be better at directing people's energy and things. And also, I'm a massage therapist.
Oh, right.
So,
The massage. So you know what? With massage therapists, which we train lots of, I mean, thousands and thousands of massage therapists, and they love it because when their clients come to them, they delete their pain first, and then they have an amazing massage. Enjoy it. You know, and everybody that comes to massage therapists, they all have back pain or neck pain or leg pain, and so you just, with this, you delete it first, and then they'll say to you after, wow, that was the most amazing massage after. I have no pain and I'm calm.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah, and even if, you know, sometimes with massage therapists, also if you're a massage therapist, your hands can tend to get tired sometimes. So, you know, it's such a great alternative to be able to do the Yuen method also. I mean, you have that choice whether you want to do a physical body work or just the Yuen method. You know, with the Yuen method, you don't have to.
Well, it's fun, you know, early years, your life touching people and do the work on them. But, you know, you want to get to a level, you just have clients all over the world. So that's where you want.
Exactly.
Right. So, you know, you can work on people in the physical.
That will come to you, right? So we will just make you strong for having that happen for you in the near future, okay?
So you're not limited by distance.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you can have a bigger.
I've tried on a couple of occasions to thank you guys, to thank Dr. Yuen and Marnie by sending you energy. And I don't know if you guys, you know, can pick up on anything like that.
Oh, we pick on things all the time. So.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We appreciate all the wonderful energy you send to us. We fully accept it. And we're just glad that you're, you know, going to continue on training, especially being a massage therapist where you're already, you know, working on people. This will just expand your practice. You can even earn more money. You're not limited. You know,
More efficient.
Yeah. You can go on Skype and do people. You can be anywhere you want in the world and not ever have to be concerned about your finances.
Great. Well, should I practice anything?
No practicing.
No,
just.
All right, since you asked that, let's remove all your past life experience that you thought you have to practice, right? It's all about doing it and taking action, right? So now think about it now. Do you still have that question about practicing?
No.
Okay,